Besides the problems with the resort itself, the fishing was rotten. The water's still too cold despite our global warming thing. Uh, High tides were in the morning, low tides were in the afternoon, so I used streamers in the morning and smaller stuff drifting it slower in the afternoons. Walked down the coastline a ways. It was always easier to do it up on the shoreline above the cliffs where these really nice homes were. Then I could start casting into the surf and gradually ease my way back toward the resort itself. Um, the only fish I caught in quantity were these darn trumpet fish. They're just, I feel sorry for them. They're not, I know they're hungry. They got teeny little mouths that will suck in almost anything that I could throw out there. So I caught all kinds of these guys. Didn't catch any of the fish, the predator type fish that we wanted, except I guess this guy is a predator. They ranged in size from maybe a couple feet long to almost 4.5 feet. They just don't have a lot of spunk either. This is one of the bigger ones. This guy could be 4.5 foot long. Um, they come in fairly easily and give up, and I grab their bill and or their long mouth and pop the fly out and make sure they get back in the water, and nobody's the worse for wear. Because of the colder water temperatures, I saw a handful of these little porcupine fish washed up on shore. They don't react well to cold water at all. They're very spiny, so we don't really touch them. We found thousands of them dead when we were at Rancho Leonero a couple of years ago. So let's take another look or two at some more of these darn things. Here's the most interesting part of the trip. This little sand shoreline here is full of algae and small puffer type fish and some wrasse were fishing. They swim all the way up onto the sand here and gobble down some of this thing. After I went back to the room, I was able to pick up a couple of algae flies that I use on the Seychelles, and lo and behold, it actually worked. I didn't catch a bunch of these guys, but I did catch 3 or 4 of them, and that was fun. It's actually the highlight of the trip. Just like catching a milkfish in the Seychelles is kind of the highlight of one of those trips too. Here's another one of those colorful puffers. They're a very unusual coloration down here. You don't usually see them quite this nice blue and white color, but they were fun to land. They probably weighed a pound, pound and a half a piece. They weren't strong, but it was fun to catch something on an algae fly. The only other thing that I really enjoyed was landing a few of these 2 pound or so wrasse that have these bright orange bellies and dark brown backs. They're all about a couple pounds, and they were fairly decent fish. Happily, I released several.